Arena here in Houston, Texas.
Nice clean game, huh?
And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. Rockets on defense. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
I mean, you're right. A lot of wide open spaces. They were running around undefended all night.
Warrior starters. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. At every position.
Oh, yeah, I get what you were saying, and it makes total sense when you look at their personnel. Guys like Draymond, you never see as a functioning point power forward. Curry is unique in how he plays the point and his shooting. The list goes on with guys like Iguodala, too.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
The Rockets shooting their first shots. Both shots good from the stripe. They kick it out to Green. Three-pointer. The rebound by Anderson. The Rockets with possession here.
One thing that I don't think Steve Kerr gets enough credit for is the mentality and atmosphere he's created with the Warriors. His teams have been able to stay focused in their pursuit of 73. His team keeps a relaxed vibe among the players, yet they all play hard for him.
5 on the clock. Shoots from the block. Warriors with the rebound. And Kerr, with the atmosphere of the Warriors, still knows when he has to get in their face and keep the team, Chris, from getting too lackadaisical. But the team is always on the same page.
Well, a lot of what an NBA coach does is for Dallas to buy into the system and take this team to that elite level.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ariza kicks to Decker. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Decker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Steph Curry. Now here's Durant. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Green missing. Houston leading by 5. Oh. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Nene, he's checked in for Ariza. Harrell comes in for Ryan Anderson. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Ennis in for Patrick Beverly. Rockets leading by 8. To the middle. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's McCaw. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying
defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Duenas shoots from the right block. It's stolen by Green. On up the court. Pulls up. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And when you consider, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, consistent pressure on the ball, taking some chances right now. The other side scrambling to adjust.
Beverly and Harden are the 1 and the 2. Decker, it's a game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Chris, you're looking up and down rosters all the time, and you always notice the guys that keep teams together, the glue guys. They may not be the stars, but they're important players. In that regard, who are some of the better glue guys in the NBA now?
Well, let's just look at where you were, not score at all, and still stay valuable for his team. A guy like Draymond Green that not only plays defense so well, but does so many other things so well offensively, keeps his guys rallies, gets them together. And then how about Steven Adams just being a terror down there there in that post, holding it down for the big fellas. Those three guys come to mind.
Great perspective. Now here's Beverly. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. 6 to shoot. Thompson against Ariza. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Real by 6. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Beverly. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 8 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
His front office is taken to assemble a team. It's made for some great years for Houston, but they have yet to turn the corner.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor for David Aldridge.
Well, guys, there's no doubt that the Splash Brothers are the most dangerous backcourt in the NBA. Steph Curry is the MVP, but he said of Klay Thompson, "I love playing with him." How much better he's gotten since day one is kind of scary. He's such a great two-way player, and he isn't anywhere close to hitting his ceiling. Kevin?
Thanks, D8. They're one heck of a tag team. That are of high value, namely threes and free throws.
Well, most importantly, the players have bought in and embraced the approach. Not many players will be against the high power.
Ennis passes to Harrell. To the inside. Ennis misses.
When he gets it that close to the basket, usually it's a sure flush. But the defense stepped up and stopped him cold in his tracks.
They get a hand on it. And it's out of... In the corner, Iguodala with it. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, it was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Can't speak enough about Chris with this Warriors team as they are just an offensive team. They have one of the toughest defenses in the league, too.
But just look at their rosters. Defenders at every position. And it isn't just defenders that can slow down one position. They have guys like Klay and Draymond who can guard multiple positions. That means you can switch. The versatility allows them to match up with anyone while throwing out their small ball lineup.
And not going to let him get that easy done. Defense stopping the easy 2, but a foul called. And shots of the night.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Clint Capella,
Fortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Curry passes to McCaw. He dishes it to Iguodala. It's on target from the high post.
Great presence there. You think that shot's going up, but gets dished to the open man.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Now, he's taking his time, not forcing anything, just getting his points within the flow of the offense.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, he has the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Durant in at the small forward.
From him early.
And after all the dust had settled in the Houston coaching search, the Rockets turned to Mike D'Antoni to take over the reins. Mike D inherits a team that underachieved and is in a bit of a transition phase.
Here's Curry. He gets that one. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
Anderson the screen. Harden kicks to Ariza. Durant with the steal. It's Curry outside. Tipped away. Durant dishes to Curry. For the lead. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Shooting one.
And for the Rockets hiring Mike D'Antoni, they wanted to add even more fuel to their explosive offense, it seems.
Well, usually you hire a coach that can shore up weakness in the roster. That's not the case for the Rockets and D'Antoni by any means. They felt going all in on offense was the right move.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Nene, he's checked in for Ariza. Harrell comes in for Anderson. Here's Ennis. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Ennis passes to Gordon. And they get it. And that one is off.
Shocking, he bricked that one. That shot usually is money for him.
Franchise, but sometimes great teams can overlook opponents. Coach Kerr takes a cue from Greg Popovich and talks about what he calls appropriate fear.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Nene at the elbow. Such a wide open look. Turning into pick and pops. In your experience, which was harder to defend?
It depends on the player. I mean, if a guy can pick and pop but he can't dribble, it's easy to stop him because you run him off his spot. If a guy likes to drive, it's easy because, hey, you let him have that jump shot. But if a guy can pass and dribble, then you're in a tough position because, one, he can catch quick and shoot and knock it down. And secondly, I used to like you because the pick and pop has put you in a terrible position. So
yes.
I love the pick and pop, but it only depends. It all depends on the offensive player's skill set to determine.
Great way to put it. Well, Chris, you've had a surgery that has affected many in the league in the last few decades and still currently in today's NBA. What is it like going through a microfracture procedure? How did it change your game?
Well, you know, I'm not the only one. You know, this did end a lot of guys' career. It's difficult coming back. I mean, just because the post-care process doesn't allow you to put any weight on your leg or in. So I had to learn from going to be a player that played above the rim to now being able to play below the rim and find out ways to score like that. And so it's tough. The rehab is long, tedious, it's boring. It's monotonous, but it's something that you have to get through, and basically it's your love of the game because rehabilitation or that surgery is no fun at all. You're at least
With it. Now defended by Decker. Durant dishes to Green. The shot's good.
Basket's good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Harden. He's got 14.
Yeah, that'll help them seal the deal. And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
That's what I'm talking about. That's just picture-perfect defense there. Really stifled this man and gave him no chance at a clean look.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Good if it goes. Then there's Harrell. Then there's Nene. And it's Decker in at the three.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
There's Gordon with the three. Out of Durant, the pass to Green. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Even though he's struggling with the shot, it hasn't stopped his team from getting in front and maintaining this lead.
Second chance shot. And that one's good. Durant. Houston moving it around. Gordon dishes to Nene. And the layup's good off the glass.
offenses are in rhythm.
Well, defenses are going to have to step up. Each team right now appears to be super comfortable on offense right now. They're both knocking down good shots.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And he makes the first. He's checked in for Harrell. Riza comes checked in for Houston. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He was pretty clear-cut to them. He said, look, we need to play with some edge out there. I don't care what the lead is. Do not back off.
Passes to Harden. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now the pass to Harden. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. .151 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Ariza. He can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Thompson. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Brewer. The shot will not fall. Great tee that time from Green. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Yeah, he shines when it matters most. They love getting him the rock in key situations like that.
Here's Harden.
On the ground.
For the Rockets.
Possession game.
From deep, Green. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Another miss by Houston.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
Well, I'm not even really sure why he even attempted that look. That's a low percentage of shots hit.
Now Harden. Baseline try. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most.